What is up, Fanatics? Charles Powers here, of course, from thegamefanatics.com. Let me make a really quick video. So, we're in the month of May, and this month is uncharacteristically busy because, typically, the month of May, the month right before E3, is not so busy. We've got a couple of AAA titles, of course, the one you're looking at on my screen right now, a couple of indie ones coming out. So, we put together a list of the games that are coming out this month. Let's start things off with Battleborn. This PC, PS4, and Xbox One game drops May 3rd, today. Now, Battleborn, it's the next gen baby of Gearbox Software. Of course, we all know them from the Borderlands series. It receives the label of hero shooter, and it adds to the list of first-person shooters and MOBA games that bring some good old elements of the game, plus tons of action and a campaign mode and a lot of characters to choose from.
I can do this all day!
Next up, Superhot. This game also drops today, May 3rd. And while this is not strictly a new game because the PC game has already been out since February, the release of Superhot on Xbox One brings another opportunity to look at this curious and polygonal title. The game follows principles of traditional first-person shooters, but incorporates a new mechanic, time. While we play, time only progresses when our character moves, which makes the combat situations close to strategy-based video games. Of course, from looking at all the trailers, and if you've already played the PC version, you know this game does not rely on hyper-realistic characters. Superhot, it goes with the whole less is more motto, with minimalistic colors and spaces that certainly creates a style of its own. Alright, the big dog, Uncharted 4. By the way, if you did not take a look at last month's loot crate with the really cool Uncharted 4 poster, go take a look at it. It's pretty cool. Of course, we all know the PS4 exclusive. This drops May 10th. Probably one of the most highly anticipated titles of the year. Developed, of course, by Naughty Dog, Uncharted 4 is the next and final installment of the Uncharted series that features charismatic Nathan Drake as our ever-loving protagonist. Now, this game is set several years after the events of Uncharted 3, Drake's deception. This new title will see the resurgence of Drake as a fortune hunter. Together with his brother Sam, a team of everlasting companions, Drake will embark on his greatest adventure yet. Next up, Doom 4 comes out also alongside Uncharted 4, May 13th. This game was announced with all due honor during the latest E3 conference. Doom 4 came back to life with style, man. This is the latest reboot of the Doom franchise, which has somehow been stranded since the release of Doom 3 in 2004. Forget about a crazy storyline and emotional characters. Doom 4 is all about rocking the abyss with next-gen weapons, and you get to spread some pretty bloody havoc amidst the evil masses of demons. Homefront: The Revolution. This game is also out on all major consoles and drops May 17th. This is a sequel to Homefront. It brings the good old vibe of first-person sandbox and a little bit of exploration. The game places us in a dystopian reality where the North Korean forces have launched a full-scale invasion. The US, we are forced to defend our home front. Packed with high doses of action, we will witness a rebellion brewing in the streets of Philadelphia and follow the footsteps of the youngest member of the resistance, Ethan Birdie Brady. There's a lot of shooting, a lot of crafting, and also a multiplayer co-op mode for up to 4 players. Here we have Total War Warhammer. The game, of course, PC exclusive, and it drops later on in the month, May 24th. So yeah, what happens when you mix the turn-based real-time strategy pulse of the Total War series with the lore and beats of a fantasy world? Well, when you do that, you get Total War Warhammer, making fans of both series tingle with joy. Developed by Creative Assembly and published by Sega, the game will delve into the places and characters of the Warhammer universe, while providing the systems and mechanics that have always worked for them. It has both a single-player campaign as well as some good old multiplayer action. Overwatch. Game is out on PC, PS4, Xbox One. Also drops May 24th. This is Blizzard's next-gen multiplayer first-person shooter. First one since the canceled StarCraft Ghost, and comes with its own style in a pretty competitive arena. The game relies on superhero-like characters with unique abilities and roles that can engage in 3 different modes that we know of so far: Assault, Escort, and Control. each encounter is a 6 versus 6 match that happens on maps based in hyper-styled versions of the real world.
You already know this.
So yeah, this month is shaping up to be pretty nice. Of course, we are eagerly here at the Game Fanatics anticipating E3. It's gonna be awesome. But until then, we've got a couple of titles that can tide us over. I know there are a couple on the list that I'm looking forward to. Which ones are you? Which ones are you picking up? I've got a couple pre-ordered already. So I'm gonna stop talking to you guys, and I'm gonna get back to gaming. Until next time, guys.